so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job. How to advance from the mailroom. How to sit down at a desk. How to dictate memorandums. How to develop executive style. How to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to observe personnel. How to select whom to lunch with. How to avoid petty friends. How to begin making contacts.
How to choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe, I've got a complaint from our dealers in Cleveland. They only got half the wickets. They ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Gash, but they want a 2-ton wicket set. We ran out.
Look, this is the worldwide wicket company. We're supposed to be the single largest producers of wickets in the world.
Now, relax, Mr. Gash. Those primary resource plants. I'll break down.
We'll get on the ball. We want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mr. Matthews. Any news about that breakdown?
Oh, I'm feeling just fine, thank you. Oh, St. Dagbridge, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos.
I'll send out a memo.
The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Oh, gosh, never mind. Get back to work, everybody. Did you hear me? I said get back to work.
I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job?
A job?
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir, I don't.
I'm J.B. Bigley. I'm the president of this company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the heck I am. How dare you come to me for a job?
But, sir,
Why do you think I have a personnel man? Why do you think I have a whole damn personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man. Damn, cold-working, dithering, dick.
I'm sorry, I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Thank you, miss. You're very kind. Could you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? Right there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Well, of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. You wait here.
Miss, that's not...
Where do you think you're going?
To see the personnel manager, sir?
I am the personnel, and we're not hiring today.
But I was just speaking to Mr. Bigley, and...
Bigley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Bigley.
Yes, sir. He told me to see you.
J.B. Bigley himself?
Yes, sir. I just went through him.
Is he a friend of yours?
No, sir. I don't think a man should trade on friendship to get a job.
Very well put, young man. Well, if you step into my office, we'll work something out. I'm Brent, and you are?
Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch.
Pierpont. Hey, maybe that'll be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
We'll step into my office.
Good God, Rosemary, you couldn't at least let me finish my metric cows.
This is important, Smitty. I know you can help this boy. Where is he?
How would I know?
Oh, he must have gone to Mr. Brad's office. Go on in there. You're Brad's secretary. He'll listen to you.
Yeah, but my best friend's in urgency.
Please, Smitty. We've got to help this boy.
But why? Oh, girl, sleep is a big drag.
Now that's all settled.
Glad to have you aboard, Finch.
Happy to be shipping out with you, sir.
Who is that?
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable, maybe. Helpless, no.
Oh, shut up, Smitty. I just
My
wish he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary will be taking care of your forms and your particulars. Oh, Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting out in mailroom. I'm glad you don't have that fish.
Sir, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Now, Smitty, will you?
What? Have you guys in the mailroom sent out those wicked catalogs yet?
I don't know. I'm going to lunch.
11 o'clock, why?
Okay, because I'm the boss's nephew.
Say, Bud. This is Bud from Mr. Bigley's nephew. This is our new Mr. Finch.
I'm Bud from J.B. Bigley's nephew.
How do you do?
Now, Smitty, get Mr. Finch's particulars.
Yes, sir.
Finch, glad to have you on our team.
Glad to be playing with you, sir.
Hey, Finch, are you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. As long as you remember who you are and who I am, we'll get along fine. If not,
You go crying to your uncle.
I beg your pardon, I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel anything is wrong, I phone my mother. She phones Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. That's the democratic way.
Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to worry about someone like him. Smitty, you were going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Ah, yes, particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first question is...
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Good! I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
I'm glad you feel that way, Miss Pilkington. Most women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say, an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved emotionally.
That's very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Fine. Mr. Finch, you'll just step into my office and we'll get our business settled.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss.
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Glad to be aboard.
Well, Rosemary, you see?
I think he's fascinating.
I have seen some ambitious characters around here, but that boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No. New Rochelle. New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
New Rochelle. That's the place where the mansion will be. For me and the darling, bright young man I've picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Oh, honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here at the office.
Smitty,
The future Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes whirling home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you from downtown? Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling, busy frown. Such habit wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward
There's no coffee.
No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee.
If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies.
Lies down and something within me dies.
If I can't make 3 daily trips, we're shining dry with nightly trips, and just one more between my lips. Something within me dies.
Lies down and something within me dies.
No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee.
No coffee?
No coffee. And that this night doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. And that this chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread that only one chemical substance gets out the lead.
Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take
My coffee break.
Gone is the sense of enterprise.
and something within me
Dies. No coffee. 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 My coffee break. Somehow the soul no longer thrives.
Somewhere I don't much have life. Something within me. What's that?
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Fitch, where are you going? What is that?
The executive mail.
Oh, trying to get good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm only merely trying to do my job.
Finch, the executive mail is my job. Look, if you plan on climbing any ladders around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you'll see the seat of my pants.
That's rotten. You know, my friend was just jealous of you. He's trying to keep those big executives from noticing you.
Thank you for defending me, Miss Buckington.
Please, call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
Now, Mr. Finch.
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient? Don't you realize I've already been working here for 1 whole week?
I know, Ponty. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary!
Gee, Rosemary, at least you notice me.
Oh, I wish I were a big executive. Uh-oh. Here comes Miss Jones.
Huh?
Mr. Bigley's secretary. I better get busy. You too.
Pardon me, ma'am. You should be wearing this. It goes with your hair.
You just watch me have this flower, young man. You don't know who I am.
Well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that the flowers seem to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I am Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
You can't be. I mean, that is, you just can't be.
Why not?
Well, from Bud Frump's description of you, I wouldn't have, I mean, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
If it's not a place for me to say so, Miss Jones, I think you're a very attractive person, no matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was
Finch, ma'am. Pierpont Finch. F-I-N-C-H.
And why is it I haven't seen you around here before?
Oh, it's not my job to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump. F-R-U-M-P.
Huh. You're a very interesting young man.
Thank you, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, I'd like an appointment with the boss at around 3.
I'll check on it, notes and let you know.
Flowers, you got a new boyfriend, Jonesy?
This was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch!
Yes.
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
How do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello?
Mr. Gatch has a very important department. He'd be a good person.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. He's in charge of plans and systems and interdepartmental evaluation, pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multiple development on a multi-level level.
Say, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
Fine man, Mr. Gatch. I hear he has an opening in this department.
Yes, he does, but he hasn't been able to make up his mind yet. Well, thank you for the flower.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy.
It's Miss Jones!
Say, Rosemary.
And Finch, quit goofing off. You have to pick up the second delivery.
Righto, buddy boy. Well, Rosemary, I've got to get back to work. Thanks for the flower.
Thanks for the flower. I gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Oh, now, Rosemary, surely you don't begrudge an old woman a moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important for you to be nice to Miss Jones.
Glad you understand. Later, Rosemary. Hello, Rosemary. How are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. Smitty, what's the opposite of a love maniac?
Oh, a businessman.
Hello? Give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thanks. One of these days when I'm ready to show around here. Oh. Hello? Mother? It's Bud. I know I left without my jacket, but Mother, it's warm. Now listen, I've got to tell you something very important. There's going to be a new head of the mailroom, and I want the job. And you've got to call Aunt Gertrude, and yes, I know I'm next in line, but there's a new fellow around here, and he's got me worried. Oh, he works hard, comes in on time, never goofs off. You know, a real rat.
Yes, Miss Jones.
Mr. Bigley, your wife is calling.
My wife? Tell her I'm busy. Oh, tell her I'm out. Oh, yes, tell her I'm at a meeting. Dang it. Put her on. Why, hello, Gertrude. Glad you called. What do you want? I'm busy. Well, Gertrude, I can't help but there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. If I interfered, that would be nepotism. I can't switch signals. Listen, Gertrude, nepotism is when your nephew's a goddamn fool. Dang it! Miss Jones!
Yes, Mr. Bigley.
I told you that talking to my wife upsets me.
Well, Mr. B, you said to put her on.
Never mind. Where's my, I need to calm my nerves. Where's my,
I put it in your bottom hand right drawer.
Oh, thank you.
Let's get going, boys!
Yes, Mr. Twiddle, sir. I've already started sorting.
Finch, as head of this entire mailroom, I would like to tell you I'm very pleased with your work.
Thank you, sir.
You really have an inborn gift for mailroomery.
Thank you, Mr. Twiddle. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
I'll get it. Hello, mailroomery. Mailroom. Twimble, it's for you. Mr. Bratton, personnel.
This may be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
What's the big idea?
What's the big idea of what, Bud?
You know, you're trying to butter up Twimble. Well, believe me, it won't do you any good.
Oh, good God, Bud. Just because I'm being nice to the man, does that mean I have to have an angle?
Look, who's ever going to get this job? No, it's...
I got you, Mr. Bratt. Thanks very much. Well, boys, it looks as if you're going to promote old Twimble to the shipping department.
Congratulations.
Who's going to be the new head of the mailroom?
I won't say till it's official, but Mr. Bratt is going to leave the choice to me. Twimble, he said, the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You've been an outstanding mailroom head, and we want you to choose your successor. And we want you to choose him on merit alone.
That's not fair! I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke? Uh-oh. He's going to call his mother. But it's not going to help him if I have anything to say. I have somebody else in mind for this job. Oh.
Say, Mr. Trimble,
Yes?
you've been working for this company for a long time, haven't you?
Long time. Last month, I became a quarter of a century man.
Gee, that's beautiful. A quarter of a century.
A quarter of a century.
And how long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yep. It's not easy to get a medal like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You play it safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay.
But what is your point of view?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks.
I think so too.
Well, what would you say?
I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face. It smiles
Smiles at executives and goes back in place.
a company furniture.
What suits me fine.
The company letterhead is.
A Valentine.
Is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
That is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
All company policy is by me, okay.
But you'll never rise up to the top.
There's one thing clear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
You certainly made a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company washed it, now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Boy, what style, what punch.
The company restaurant.
Every day, same lunch. Their haddock sandwich, it's delicious.
I must try it.
Early in the week.
Do you have any hobbies?
I've a hobby. I play gin with Mr. Brett.
And do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he places me in every game like that. But why? I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me, okay.
But how can you get anywhere in
Never
there?
have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be
You will
here.
still be
Here,
here.
fiscal, never take a risk on you. Well, let's get back to work. They may be promoting me, but until then, the mailroom must go through. Oh, hi, Bud. How's your mother?
What mother?
What mother?
Hello, Ben. Well, Twimble, as of today, you are head of shipping.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bratt.
Now, let's talk about your successor.
Well,
Oh, have you heard from my uncle today, Mr. Pratt?
No, but go ahead, Twimble. Your shoes are going to be very hard to fill. So, who have you think to fill them?
well, Mr. Bratt, I've given it a good deal of thought. Pro and con. I think your man is young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Thank you, Mr. Trimble, but I can't accept.
Are you turning down the job?
Well, yes, I believe that there's a man who's better qualified. A man who has been here longer. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding.
Bud Frump?
Well, this is something. I mean, surprise-wise. As long as he feels that way.
I'm going to call my mother and tell her.
I don't understand.
Well, you see, Mr. Trimble, knowing you has helped me a lot.
Hello? It's Brad. JB?
It's the big boss.
Oh, I understand your problem, JB. Actually, we had to pick someone else. The person we picked handed the thinks he's better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was just explaining about it when you called him. Go ahead, Finch.
Well, Mr. Trimble, the great thing that you have taught me is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
He says no individual is as important as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The crew is more important than any one horseman.
The crew is more important than any one horseman.
The salad is bigger than any piece of lettuce.
The salad. You can hear him.
The omelet is bigger than any one egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sure that chokes you up, doesn't it? His name? It's Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it myself. Thanks, Finch. You got me out of a big spot with Bigley.
Happy to help, Mr. Brand.
I appreciate it.
Now, Mr. Trimble, you needed me to send something to Mr. Gatch?
Gatch?
Gatch.
Gatch?
Gatch.
Actually, I just remembered. Mr. Gatch is looking for a junior executive in his department.
He is.
I'll talk to him about you.
Me? A junior executive?
Yeah. Your thoughtfulness and generosity may have been proving to be a very good thing for you, Finch.
By George, ethical behavior always pays.
You did a very wise thing.
That doesn't matter. I did what was right.
My mother was very happy.
Boys and girls, I have an announcement to make. Meet the new head of the mailroom, Bud Frump.
Thanks, Ponty, old man.
Good luck, bud.
Come along, Finch. I want to talk to you.
Sure makes me. Still wondering why he did it.
So am I. I still think my original choice of a man was best.
Now, Trimble. Ponty, okay.
It's just that...
I will have no renegade. Now, I was promised the job.
Wait a minute. Bud, I've been here a long time, a quarter of a century. I just want to make sure that things are done the right way.
Well, I know what you mean, Trimble. Because from now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells him that will do.
Whatever my company, I think so too.
It's really the company pride.
I conquered that over-ambitious rat inside.
Was no longer the puppy used to be.
I pledged to the company's future for it. I will someday earn my medal, 25-year employee. I'll see to it that the medal is the only thing you'll ever pin on me.
The wrong way is the company way. The executive policy is my okay.
I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stay, I will still be here.
We know that company may lie for company man.
So now, I'm happy.
Never come from the company man. Come away, the company, come away, the company, come away, the company way.
Celebration. I'm going to invite all of you to have lunch on me.
Wait a minute. I have another announcement to make. Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch here into his department as the new junior executive.
Never mind, that lunch is mine. Unhand me.
Ponty, that's wonderful. I told you to have patience.
Thank you, Rosemary. You're right.
You know, you should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Ponty, I'm always available.
You're sure wonderful, Rosemary. You know, one of these days, I hope I can show my appreciation and...
Lunch!
Huh?
I said lunch!
What about lunch?
I'd love to!
After what?
You said, what about lunch? Gee, I can never ask. Let's see, where will we go? Say, I know. There's this little tea room at a very cute place called the Hungry Tea. Oh, it's very reasonable. I'll get my things to meet you right here.
I didn't mean... What about lunch? I meant, what about lunch?
Say, Finch, how's the young junior executive feeling?
Fine, Mr. Gatch, fine.
Come on, I'll buy you lunch at the executive club up on the roof.
Lunch? In the executive club? Me?
Sure, now that you're a junior exec, I can put you in my expense account.
Okay. I'll get my coat.
I'll meet you at the elevator. Rosemary, dear, seeing you always brightens up my day.
Please, Mr. Gatch.
I've got to start reading Sports Illustrated.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me out to lunch.
To lunch?
Yeah, how do I look?
You look fine, Hunty. Just fine.
Thank you, Rosemary.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
Yes, dear. Yeah. Yes, dear. But dang it, Gertrude, I don't have time for this nonsense about Bud. I know blood is thicker than water, but Bud Frump is thicker than anything. I'm promoting Bud, I'm ready. Now listen to me, Gertrude. The next time that Bud phones his mother, and his mother phones you, and you call me, you're all fired. Yes, Miss Jones.
Mr. Bigley, there's a young lady on the phone for you. She says it's personal.
What does she want?
She says you'll know.
Oh, well, put her on. Hello? Oh, hello. Come on, you know I wouldn't forget. I'll take care of everything. One moment. Miss Jones, get me Brad from personnel's. You'll be here tomorrow. Fine. Bye. Hello, Brad? JB. See, I'd like you to do me a favor. Find me a spot for a young lady. She wants to be secretary. Oh, she's a old family friend. Her dad was a classmate of mine at Old Ivy. She's a quiet girl, got a good head on her shoulders. Her name? LaRue. Headed, LaRue.
Can I help you? Miss, I think you, don't understand. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Brown's personnel. I'm the secretary.
I spotted that the minute you walked in.
Oh, thank you. Of course, I'm new at this. And...
Mrs. LaRue?
Yeah? I'm new at this.
I'm Brad, personnel. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no, sir, not at all. Because I was late.
Not really.
Oh, yes, I was very naughty this morning. I'm just not accustomed to early open so...
I understand. Well, if you step into my office, well, this is my secretary, Smitty.
How are you, dear? Fine, dear. Mr. Brad? Mr. Brad!
Yeah, Smitty?
I need to get some tax blanket holding papers.
You do that. Well, Miss LaRue, if you come into my office, I'll get you particulars.
39, 22, 38.
I will look at you.
Boy, isn't she something.
She sure is.
Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Brad, I need a new secretary.
Me too.
Gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to your normal procedures, as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
And I should like to be one to determine them.
Call my wife and tell her I won't be home for dinner tonight.
Yes, Mr. Big. And you let the golf clubs in the office. Tomorrow Saturday you're playing with Mr. Montfort, the chairman of the board.
Oh yes, well, I'll be seeing in town tonight. I'll drop by tomorrow morning and pick it up.
And you asked me to remind you of your old college alumni association.
Ah, yes. Send them the same check from last year. I'll get a kick out of thinking of their faces when they see that big fat check from old least likely to succeed. Huh.
Very well, Mr. Big.
It's your wife.
My wife? Dang it. I'll take it to your office. That's all it shows.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Oh, hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Fine, Miss Jones. Thanks to the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
Well, I'm glad our little talks proved valuable.
Oh, they sure have. Well, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a silly little thing like
Oh,
that.
I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people. I like it.
Say, would you like to come and watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, I'd love to, but... Oh, I have to get to bed early. I'm working tomorrow.
You're working tomorrow, on a Saturday. Nobody here works on Saturdays. You're a very interesting boy, Ponty. You'll go far.
Thanks, Miss Jones. Coming from you, that means a lot. Because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and Mr. Bigley is the man I most want to emulate. He's so capable and thoughtful. I overheard him remembering to send a check to his old college. Harvard, wasn't it?
Oh, don't let JB hear you say that. He is a groundhog.
Well, what college did he go to?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy.
Yes, they're the groundhogs. Well, good night, young man.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Oh, don't worry. I won't.
Well, hello, stranger.
Rosemary, say hello.
Hi, Ponty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
I've been working, so...
Been a long day.
Hey, Rosemary. Where are you having dinner tonight?
That depends.
On what?
On where I'm having dinner.
What? Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work, and there they are, both of them, the secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted, not very much to say, but I can hear those 2 little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking,
I wonder if we take the same bus.
and he's thinking.
There could be quite a thing between us.
Now she's thinking,
He really is a dear.
and he's thinking,
But what of my career?
and she says,
Oh,
and he says,
Well, it's been a long day.
well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Now she's thinking,
I wish that he were more alert.
and he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's
For
thinking,
dinner we could meet.
and he's thinking,
We both have got to eat.
and she says, achoo! And he says,
Gesundheit. Well, it's been a long day.
well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Hey, there's a Yummy Friday special at Stover's. It's a $1.90 vegetable plate, and at the bottom of the ad, not bad. Service for 2, $3.50 thanks. To make a bargain, ain't nothing.
Wonderful.
It's fate.
Now she's thinking,
What female honey trap could I spring?
and he's thinking.
I might as well forget the whole thing.
Now she's thinking,
Suppose I take his arm.
and he's thinking,
Well, really, what's the harm?
and she says,
Hungry?
and he says,
Yeah.
Yeah?
well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
surroundings. You said you hated all those men staring at you, making advances.
It's no different around here in big business. I was at the Copa when I got pinched, I got tipped. A girl can't even bend down to pick up a pencil in confidence.
You mean somebody's been bothering you? Who? Just tell me who. Yes, miss. In a large operation like worldwide facets, there are many multiple wickets in which are important in the scheme of things and are... Who pinched you?
Look, that doesn't matter. You haven't kept up your part of my bargain.
Sweetheart, I meant every word. Tell you what, why don't you go to your place and I'll meet you there in 10 minutes and we can talk. But Angel, yes, miss, in a large operation like worldwide wickets, there are many multiple... Why don't you go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
Huh? Yes. She's, well, I'm just taking her around. She's,
You go ahead. JB, I'm meeting Mother for dinner. She loves dinner with me. I tell her everything that happens at the office. Now he's thinking.
the kid really put me through hell.
And she's thinking.
The kid put him in a hotel.
Now he's thinking.
I wonder if he dare.
And she's thinking.
There's blackmail in the air.
And he says.
It's a hold-up!
So she says.
Down.
Wait a minute. All right, you're promoted.
Well, it's been long, been a long day.
All right, Jackie, that's it.
Yep, I'll speak as a man. I think Dr. Slop will come in and dirty it all up.
Nah, not on Saturday morning. Come on, let's go do the big wigs now.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, sir. It's morning already?
Oh, good God, man. Have you been here all night?
No, I just had a few things to catch up on, but I shouldn't be much longer.
Oh, by George, your name's in my mind.
Finch, F-I-N-C-H.
That's right. I've heard some great things about you from my scouts.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Finch, it's great seeing you man in there carrying the ball. I mean, you make me feel a bit guilty. I only walked in to, get my golf clubs. I'm playing around with old Wally Womper today. He's the chairman of the board.
Well, I suppose one has to do that sort of thing every once in a while.
Don't push yourself too hard, Finch. There are limits, you know.
Oh, don't worry, sir. I won't.
I'll go get my golf clubs now. What are you humming?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was humming.
You were humming the old Line Fight song.
I must have been unconscious on my part.
Did you go there? Were you a groundhog?
Well, sir.
Oh, come with it, boy! I know a lot of men here have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not ashamed of old Ivy, aren't you?
No, sir. Not a bit.
That's the groundhog spirit. Oh, I should have known you were a groundhog. What year? Finch? Oh, what year did you graduate?
I'm sorry, sir. I was thinking about the big game today. I'm sorry I have to miss it. We're facing the Chipmunks.
I can't get up there either. I hope those dang chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Oh, I'm sure we can take him. Chernovsky's day is much better.
With Chernovsky in there, the team's morale should boost up. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Well, even though we won't be there in person, we'll be cheering on them, right?
Right! Groundhog.
Groundhog.
Stand, old ivy, stand firm and strong. Grand old ivy, hear the cheering roar. Grand old ivy, and never yield. Ribbit, 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 the chipmunk of the field.
When you fall on the ball,
And you're down there at the bottom of the heap,
down at the bottom of the heap,
where the mud is also very deep.
down in the crazy deep,
Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us Groundhog. Groundhog.
stand, old ivy, stand firm and strong.
The chipmunks, tangled ivy, hear the cheering cry. Tangled ivy, God bless you, man, never yield. Rip, 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 the chipmunk of the So did I, boy. I'll go get my golf gloves now. Rip, rip, rip. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to finish this run. Oh, I guess it's much silly, but I've always felt that knitting helps me calm my nerves.
Well, I'll be danged. I did too.
Really, sir?
Yep, it's great for my nerves. I've been doing it for years. Nobody knows it, but my secretary, Miss Jones, you met her.
Yes, I met her.
What is this going to be?
Oh, well, I was thinking I would make a birdcage cover.
Birdcage cover? I've never made one of those. Well, how do you like this?
Oh, geez, sir, that's beautiful.
Oh, and these covers for my golf clubs. I made those too. See? Popcorn cinch.
You know, sir, I feel bad for men that don't knit. They live empty lives.
I like the way you think, Spink.
Think, Finch, sir.
Think, Finch. Yes, tell me, where are you heading around here? What's your ambition in this, suit? A bright-eyed fellow like you should have it all planned out.
Well, sir, if I'm ever fortunate enough to reach a position where I have a choice, I'd like to be where they do something real, something a man can sink his teeth into. The solid, down-to-earth advertising department.
Advertising? Son, that's not something I want from an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. This company has already had 15 new different advertising managers in the past year alone. They keep disappearing in a rate of about a month.
Why, sir?
Well, I keep firing them.
But, sir, if you had a man with ideas, he could swing it.
Ideas. That's what I'm looking for. I keep hiring men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas, but they never do what I want them to do. No, Finch. You stay where you're at. You're good there. Good old department. By the way, where are you?
Plans and systems, Mr. Gatch's department.
Good boy, Gatch. Knows what he's doing. You stick with him and I keep my eye on you.
Here you are, sir. Have a wonderful day. I've got to get this gone by midnight.
Midnight. That's the groundhog spirit. Hello, Brad. JB. Say, what are we running around here? deserves the best you have available. Oh, nothing too fancy. I mean, we don't want him to have different thoughts.
Hello, Ponty.
Rosemary, come on in. How do you like it?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
It's not bad considering. I did want my name on the door, but I decided not to ask because there's no door.
It's beautiful. I can only stay a minute. I just wanted to tell you that I had a good time the other night.
Yeah, me too. I enjoyed it. Especially our conversation. Well, I guess I talked all the time.
I liked it. But just one thing, Ponty. About what happened later. I mean, when we said goodnight. I know it was only our first date, and I don't want you to get a wrong impression of me, but, well, I guess it's only natural for my love to go a little fresh with girl and make it pass at her. But you didn't do anything.
Well, I had to get to bed early. Sir, miss?
I'm Miss LaRue, honey.
Oh, Miss LaRue, what can I do for you?
A secretary's been wanted to be assigned to you, and I'm your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Happy dictation, Ponty.
Oh, fun!
No, Miss LaRue, won't you have a seat?
Thank you.
Now, Miss LaRue.
Please. Call me honey.
Well, I think that maybe in business terms, in a business
You
relationship,
are
maybe we should.
very cute.
One moment, please.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who's been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
All right, Miss LaRue. Take a letter.
Shoot.
All right. This is to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our discussion
Whoa,
of...
whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you trying to catch a train?
What are you taking this down?
Long-handed, it's safer. I make up for it when I type.
You type fast.
Oh, like a jackrabbit. 12 words a minute.
Miss Hetty, what was your last position?
Well, I was in the tobacco business, but then Mr. Bigley.
Mr. Bailey.
Well, he got me interested in wickets, so I matriculated myself into business school, and here I am.
Yes. Yes, you are, aren't you?
Go ahead and dictate some more. I'm gonna like this jam.
Actually, Hetty, let that letter wait a minute. I want to deliver this to Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch?
Yes, he's my boss. Now, Hetty, I want you to deliver it to him. Personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Hello? Yes, is this Finch? Yes, I'm running plans and systems now. Huh? Mr. Gatch? Oh, he's been moved to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Say, Jenkins, I was just going to...
Robbie,
We're having a new vice president in charge of advertising.
another one? Who's it this time?
A fellow by the name Ovington. Benjamin Hartman... Daniel Ovington.
BBDO.
Yeah, I bet that's why Biggie hired him. Well, we're giving him a reception tonight.
I wonder how long this gonna last.
I don't know, but we're giving him the full treatment, so you can invite some of your secretaries to come. I'm inviting some of the executive secretaries to act as hostesses.
Okay, Brad.
BBD.
Rosemary, where were you today? I had lunch without you.
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good. What's he like?
I don't care about him, but this means I'm invited to the reception this evening, and Ponty will be there too. Oh, Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. Ponty's never seen me all dressed up. You know, glamorous. Do you know what this is?
Your lunch.
Smitty, this is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. It's just beautiful.
Oh, good luck, Rosemary. I hope it works.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, maybe I'll get a new dress for myself, too.
Good idea. I hope you're very popular at the party tonight.
Maybe I will be at that. You know, I was thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm willing to date anyone.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love and shorts, a most exclusive dress from Gay Paris. It's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why, one guy, this
shove it down their throats with a soft sound.
Good sound thinking.
And I'd like to add how I
Benjamin, Barton, Daniel, Ovington, what the heck kind of a name is that?
I'd like to say how
You know, those double martinis are not double martinis. They only have one olive in them.
I'd just like to say
Hey, bud. Bigley said you gotta take this thing. She doesn't seem to be feeling
I'm feeling fine.
You feel terrible.
I've been chewed dear.
Everybody dance!
Come on, Hetty, no games! Hetty! Come on, Jamie, what's with you?
Oh, fun! You heard the rumors.
Whoa, that elevator made me dizzy.
Come on, Hetty.
Whew. What I need is a shower.
JB wants me to take you home.
No. JD's got a private shower. I'll just go shower and then I'll put you back in the party.
Okay, Hetty, have a nice shower.
Thank you, bud. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not excuse me. Not excuse me! Oh, going up to the party? Yeah. Well, you tell Finch to come down here. Tell him it's important. Okay. Hetty's in there taking a shower. I've got a little something up my sleeve. Well, then, it's gonna put a little old Ponty right on his big.
What's this all about, bud?
Hey, Finch, JB wants you to go to his office. He'll meet you there.
But I was just speaking to him, he didn't say anything.
Oh, I guess you didn't want to say anything in front of Ovington. You know how it goes around here with advertising managers.
Do you think maybe your uncle's considering...
I don't know anything. I was just told to tell you to go to his office.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen his office anyways. Thanks, bud.
Okay, Monty. Now go to my uncle. Goodbye, Pixie. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Hooray!
Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bigley?
No, it's me.
Oh, hi, Hetty. I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley here.
Oh, Mr. Bigley, he's not coming. Somebody gave you a bum, Steve.
Oh, I should have known it was a rib. Well, I better get going.
Oh, what's your hurry?
Well, I think I get back to the party.
You're anxious to get back to that Rosemary tomorrow. Are you stuck on her?
Oh, Rosemary. Her and I are just good friends.
It's very sensible of you, an up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be tied down. I've been watching you, Buster, and you're going places.
Venezuela. Look, Hetty.
Would JB just die if he came in and saw you kissing me?
Frankly, I'd rather he didn't.
Oh, come on, let's try it. You better bitch. If you don't, I'll tell JB you did.
Okay. Just once. the sound of your name. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me, till at last out it came. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me, in the sound of your name.
Patsy, I heard Buttercup talking at the party. Where is she?
Something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I can't hear a thing.
Rosemary, just listen. It's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Now look here, J. Pierpont Finch. Have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it. I hear it. I hear it! Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Take your heart.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same.
Take your heart, take your There is wonderful music in the very sound of your
I never realized. It's like I'm seeing you for the first time.
And I've seen you for the first time. You have on two different kinds of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Now, Rosemary, I can explain. You don't understand.
Yes, I do. Well, don't let me keep you. Come on, back to making love to her. Kiss her again. Take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
What do I do?
Let's do what she said. Get back in there.
I have nothing to hold.
Yes, I do. Keep it hidden. You snake. Now kiss me.
I'm sorry. I thought,
It's my fault, Mr. Bigley. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
well, Actually, I just came in to wash up.
Excuse me.
Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Never mind. Although I still want you to know that I still don't approve of what you were doing when I walked in. When I walked in. I mean, I do not care for anything like that between executives and their secretaries, but...
Miss Pilkington is my secretary.
Good point.
We figured you might be here. We've been looking for you. I haven't finished my speech yet.
Oh, you made a fine speech.
Yes, a very fine speech, Mr. Overington.
Overton, this is Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do?
How you doing?
Mr. Overington, I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, but I'm very interested in advertising, and I've read all about it in Fortune magazine. Some very wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
JB, did you know that Overington played as an All-American halfback in college?
Oh, you did? Where did you play, Overton?
Just the greatest little college in the world. Northern State.
A chipmunk.
Man, JB, did you see the way we murdered the groundhogs last Saturday?
Oh, Benjamin, Bert, and Daniel Ovington. I am not a bigot. I've hired men from all colleges. Trojans, Tigers, Bears, Gophers. But never, oh, never a chipmunk. Oh, your resignation is extremely accepted.
Boy, that was a big shock to me, sir.
Finch, it's a good thing you're on the ball when it comes to advertising. I mean, you've always wanted this fine job. Do you think you can handle it?
Gee, sir, I don't know.
If there's one thing I like in a man, it's humility. Finch, I'm making you vice president in charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
JB, I don't want to disagree with your decision. I mean,
But I like him.
I like it.
Friend, I think we've hit something here. Finch is a great man. He's loaded with great ideas and...
Ideas. Finch, why don't you tell us some of those ideas?
Oh, well, I haven't really had time to figure them
Oh, come on, Finch. Where are those ideas?
out. Well, sir,
Well, put up or shut up, son.
well, the thing is that
Get on the ball! Oh, you'll be out here like a shot!
well, sir, I'd like to give you a clear-cut campaign.
JB, the Penn board meeting is going to be the day after tomorrow. He can tell us all his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you will have 48 hours to make an advertising presentation. Let's go, Brent. Oh, Finch, you are now vice president in full charge of advertising. But you better get to work. Because up to now, frankly, I'm very disappointed with your work.
I don't care. I'm a vice president. Vice President Finch. Hello? Can you give me the stationery shop downstairs? Yes, this is Finch. Remember those cards I told you about last week? Go ahead and print them out right away. Let's see. Oh, ladies, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I have some wonderful news. I've been made vice president.
Congratulations! Can I be a secretary?
Well, I love that, honey, but Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
Okay. I'll go for that pigeon after he's married.
Rosemary.
I'm going to be your secretary?
Well, you're Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I'm taking over his entire department.
And what makes you think I'd be your secretary? I'd rather die.
Well, Rosemary, you must. I mean, you have to. You know how hard a job it is. I can't do it without you. Rosemary, I need you.
You do? Well, in that case... Alright, I'll be your secretary.
Good, now let's get to work.
Just like that? Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Hello? Operator? Who paints names on doors?
Finch, are you going to kiss me?
Kiss you, I can't.
Why not?
Rosemary, my secretary. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello? Name painter?
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
I would like my name painted on my door in gold, please. J